Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending however you're watching this. And hello, fellow Palworld friends. Today, we're going to be checking out what they're going to be calling Palworld 1.0. This is going to be a big update coming from the company PocketPair. I guess they've sorted out a bunch of things, and they're getting ready for a full release in 2026. And then I saw this video pop up on my recommended. He's going to go into what their ideas are for the future. And me, myself, I haven't played Palworld in several months. I know there's been a lot of updates that I haven't even jumped into. I even re-downloaded it recently, and I'm hoping I'm going to play it soon. What is time? So yeah, we're going to check this one out. Hopefully some good news for the future.
Hi everyone. Today, I'd like to talk a bit about the future of Palworld and PocketPair. But first, I want to extend a big thank you to you all. Thank you so much for your kindness and support over the last 20 months. It truly means the world to us and motivates us to work even harder to make better and better games for you.
It's like they're on the front line of battle against the Pokemon Company. They're winning though. I mean, they're pulling it out of their ass. They're doing it.
Now, let's talk a bit about Palworld. Things are going to be a little different from here on out, and we want to take this chance to explain why. But don't worry, it's not bad news.
I hope not. Of course, my ADD brain, I gotta scroll down to the comments, because sometimes the comments can just be straight comedy. But you got someone here saying, so, I see there's humans talking in your video. We're going to patent that.
Since Palworld's release, we've shipped 5 major updates, each adding new mechanics and improving the game in various ways. Version 0.2 introduced raids, a feature many fans have enjoyed and one we've continued
Yeah, see, I haven't
to
even done any of that.
Version 0.3
I gotta get
brought
playing.
the first new island, Sakurajima, along with many new pals and quality of life features. Version 0.4 shook things up with Favorite, a large new landmass, new faction, new pals, and many new mechanics. Version
So
0.5 brought crossplay to Palworld, allowing players on any system to finally play together.
I
And
did see
finally,
that. They actually have
version
servers.
0.6 Tides of Terraria was the long-anticipated Terraria collab, accompanied by many more quality of life improvements and new features.
And getting collabs. Nice.
Now, we've reached a crossroads and need to decide what comes next. While we have a lot of ideas for where we want to take Palworld, we also need to start thinking about Palworld 1.0. Beyond just adding new content, there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done before Palworld can exit early access. It's no secret that Palworld has a lot of quirks and jank, and we want to take the time to properly address those before releasing the game.
I was just thinking, wouldn't it be funny if flip it on its ear? What if like the people who own Digimon just like gave them the most generous offer? Some kind of like Digimon collab? I think that'd be a big smack in the face. Because Pokemon's been on their ass ever since they created this thing. And it'd be funny if the pseudo competitor to Pokemon, you know, Digimon back in the day tried to take their shine, kind of succeeded in their own right. I mean, they're still going. There's actually a new game coming out next month. I'm getting too far out of the point. But it'd be funny if Digimon bought this, or not bought this, but maybe they got their own little like they're doing Terraria. What if they got their own Digimon crossover? I would definitely laugh. But that's it.
With that in mind, we plan to start that cleanup this year. Our goal is to ultimately release Palworld next year in 2026, and we think taking the time now to fix those problems will ultimately lead to a better game. So, what does this mean? It means that things will be a little quiet from us for the rest of this year. It also means our winter update won't be as big as Favorite was. We hope our players understand that we're taking this extra time to improve the game overall. Now, that said, it doesn't mean there will be no updates. We still do have a few surprises planned for our winter update this year. We just want to be transparent about where we're headed and the development of Palworld going forward. Development of Palworld is not slowing down.
Dude, they
or
need to turn
scaling
down
back.
their background
Quite the
music.
Palworld 1.0 will be a major milestone for us, and we have a truly massive amount of content planned for the 1.0 update. Rather than rushing it, we believe that laying the right foundation now will lead to a better game in the end. We're really excited about this, and we hope our fans will be really excited about this too. We plan to share some sneak peeks about Palworld 1.0 in the very near future. Quick note on PocketPair's future. Many of you may already know this, but in January of this year, we launched PocketPair Publishing. PocketPair Publishing was born out of the desire to give back to the industry and help fun games get made. Thanks to Palworld's success, we're in a very lucky position and are able to help other developers and take risks. We want to use our success to help support others. PocketPair Publishing won't be developing games, but rather we'll be helping other developers with things like funding, marketing, distribution, or just offering them some advice. We're already working with a number of developers and teams from around the world, and we hope you look forward to the games that these teams are working on. PocketPair is also working on some other things. We don't have much we can talk about or share at the moment, but as the company grows, we continue to experiment with other ideas for games. Of course, right now, most of the company's focus is on Palworld, but we want to stay true to our roots, which is why we've got several smaller teams tinkering away at ideas that hopefully will turn into fun games for you all to play. We'll have more to share about this in the near future as well. Once again, thank you all for your continued support of Palworld and
Is that a
PocketPair.
green screen of you standing
We will continue
outside?
to try our best and communicate more openly with you, our fans, about what is going on. We love making games, and nothing makes us happier than when you, our fans, enjoy the games that we create. On behalf of everyone here at PocketPair, thank you very, very much.
I don't think he's outside right there. That one's weird. It's like the artificial lighting. But no, this is great news. This is fantastic. Dude, honestly, PocketPair might be one of those greatness from small beginnings situations. I just think they really have struck gold here, even though they are having those battles with Pokemon, and there's going to be probably even more copyright issues along the way. But it sounds like they have a head on their shoulders in a way. Like they're trying to develop a company. Obviously, they have this game to help them, but it looks like they have a plan beyond this. Maybe it's... Hopefully they're not Team Rocket trying to take over the world. But it's cool that they're going to try to share the success and help other developers. I don't even really know much about coding, but it's always been a pipe dream of mine to create like a video game or something similar of median, you know? But when talking about Palworld, I mean, it sounds good. Sounds like they're going to try and do a full release. Hopefully they do fix all those bugs and quirks. I mean, what game isn't without their bugs? And then to see all these updates, they truly care about their game. It's crazy to hear they added raids. Apparently there's a whole nother island I can go to. Like, there's so much game I need to experience when it comes to Palworld, but like I said, time is just not on my side when it comes down to it. And good to know that they'll be hunkering down. They're going to try and, you know, bang out their bugs, give us a full release of the game, which I'm curious what that's going to look like. I'm curious if it's going to be like a graphical overhaul as well. And then to release at some point in 2026, they said there'll still be a winter update, probably some kind of, you know, holiday event, I imagine, of some sort. But I'd be curious to get the reception of someone who's been playing this since day one and has never stopped. Like, is it dry to you? Because I'm coming from a perspective where I could hop into this and I probably have so many hours I could tear this game apart with. And that's generally what happens. I think about my position and then I'm wondering who's on the polar opposite of that. Who's like torn this game apart and has done everything like 50 million times. What is the game to you? Like, I'm curious what you would have to say or what the game needs. And then who knows, this could be an inflection point on time. Maybe I'll be that type of person in like a year. Maybe not. All in all, I'm super excited for the future of PocketPair with Palworld. Hopefully they just keep building the crap out of Palworld and they don't pull a pivot hell last minute and they say, hey, here's Palworld 2. I hope not. I think I'm just jaded by the modern landscape of gaming. As always, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Hopefully this was somewhat informative to you if you play Palworld. Likes are always appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.